This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. When we think about the COVID-19 vaccine hesitancy in the Black community, let's remember, it didn't happen by chance. It's justified in history. But the will to change the narrative is strong today, and our people are lending their voices to the conversation. We're sharing our stories and the reasons that made us choose the vaccine so we can lead the way for others to make a well-informed choice too. To hear our stories, visit hereforuswa.org.
Geico asks, how would you love a chance to save some money on insurance? Of course you would. And when it comes to great rates on insurance, Geico can help. Like with insurance for your car, truck, motorcycle, boat, and RV. Even help with homeowners or renters coverage. Plus, add an easy-to-use mobile app, available 24-hour roadside assistance, and more, and Geico is an easy choice. Switch today and see all the ways you could save. It's easy. Simply go to geico.com or contact your local agent today.
Hey, Ola, it's Miles. Thank you guys for listening to the Men's Room Daily Podcast.
Have you heard our newest podcast? It's called The Greatest Story Never Told.
Download it today on radio.com. Be sure to subscribe. New episodes are uploaded every Tuesday at noon.
We return to the men's room with Miles and Thrill. 99.9 KISW.
Head Chef coming up. The best fast food menu items that no one ever orders, according to fast food workers. All right. Say, like, look, man, this is a really good thing, but no one ever gets it. Coming up with Ted's Meat and Potatoes, but first time for a few emails in the men's room at KISW.com.
You've got mail.
Let's just jump right into the birthdays. Gentlemen, this is Travis from Lake Stevens. Today is my 22nd birthday. If I could have one wish, it would be Ted to go off on Miles about how these bangers aren't skinless. Thanks, been listening since I was 4. And you all are absolutely my favorite thing to listen to while delivering smiles for Amazon. So he's been listening since he was 4 years old.
Good Lord, man. That's incredible. Let's see if I got any bangers music here. You know?
Mom, first of all, who's the strange man in the house?
It's me. I'm your Uncle Miles.
I don't have an uncle. He died in the war.
It's your mom's friend.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this, sir. Do I look like a person who's not smart, that hasn't passed second grade?
I'm going to stay in your mom's room tonight, if that's okay, since there's only...
I wish you'd get out of this house. There's only one thing we eat here, the skinless bangers.
Well...
And I could tell from the stovetop, as we call it in England, that there's skin all over those bangers.
Yes, she invited me for dinner.
So you're here for the sex, but you don't really care about the family.
I'm getting to know your mom. It's a slow process.
You know, even though I'm a little child, God forbid you put in 1 ounce of effort and get the skin off those bangers.
What toys do you like? Do you like video games?
I don't worry about toys. I can only eat one thing here, man.
Guys, today's my 32nd birthday.
By the way, there's a hole in your knickers.
Oh, I gotta see my fly. Guys, today's my 32nd birthday, and I'm stuck at work trying to sell a car on a really nice day in Puyallup. How about the dirty Germans talking about how I should spend my 32nd birthday after I get out of work? You guys rock that from Big Earl.
Yeah, send them like Big Earl. I don't think you'll need to do much of anything. You just lie on your back, you put your knees next to your eyes, and let me go to work.
Yeah, you know, there's a thin line between enjoying the sun and being creepy. So I recommend you go to this park and get an adult beverage, put it in some type of bag or a koozie. But don't stare at people too long, so throw you out of the park.
Vintage, today's my 31st trip around the sun. I was hoping to get a Homer Simpson fish sandwich, please. A happy Chinooka, and the dirty Germans talking about laying pipes. Since I'm a plumber, thanks, gentlemen. That from Jason.
Fish sandwich. Are you sure?
Happy Chinooka.
Yeah, I'm glad that you're a plumber. I like your lazy pipes. That also means that you're very comfortable laying pipe in dirty, dirty places.
Yeah, laying the pipe is great. But sometimes you don't lay the pipe and the pipes get rusty.
Yeah, you get clogged with a fat bug.
Yeah. So, speaking of fat bugs.
You gotta clean the pipes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Daily.
How often?
Daily.
Yeah, sometimes you clean the pipes so often you get bored. So you go, imagine, I don't know, maybe I just won't clean these pipes for a while.
Then you can pin up.
Yeah.
Pins up pipe cleaning.
Yeah, so when you clean them, it's like...
Mm-hmm. Guys, I want to send a birthday wish to Mr. Glenn Cannon, guitarist extraordinary, great husband, wonderful friend, all-around cool guy. Let's see here. How about giving Glenn some of your sound bites of your choosing, and Coach Ted and Disney Goofy wishing him the best of birthdays. That from the Elk Plain Drifter.
Oh, let's see here.
Uh-oh, look out.
You're not God or my father or my boss.
All right, Glenn, it's your birthday. I know you well. But before we get this started, I need an assist. Goofy, what are you going to tell him?
Well, gosh, it sure is simple. I've been up on stage with Glen Canada. One thing I can't help but know, those nimble fingers. Like playing the 6th string. That's why my G string has 6 strings on the back. You just play it. We'll let you do what we like to call a solo.
All right, Goofy gave me the advice.
And from behind with those long curly blonde lights, he can be Suzanne Summers.
The dog looks at you from behind as he does everything that way. I've seen you play, too. You got those fast little fingers. Using that little pick on your axe. I like that stuff. But I know Glenn well. I bet he's soaking up sunshine right now. Somewhere in Soto, getting a shot of whiskey. Enjoy 2 tonight. Put them on me.
Yeah, happy birthday, Glenn.
I think only Glenn will understand how tonight you can make me sound like a tauntaun.
I heard about that.
Yeah.
And finally, for the birthday request, guys, today's my husband Brian's birthday. Can you get it? Here comes the dope pusher. Cut that bitch off next color. And the Dirty Germans talking about badass muscle cars. Thanks, guys. That from Terry.
Here comes the dope pusher.
Cut that bitch off. Next caller.
Yeah, I'd rather just talk about your bad ass muscles. The car does not matter so much to me because either way we'll be in the back seats and not driving.
Yeah, it's weird. Joe Americans calls them muscle cars. Here we call them Porsches. Why don't they count as muscle cars? Muscle car has to be American and like
Rear-wheel drive.
bigger. All right.
Yeah, I think so. All right, guys, here we go. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday to you, to you, to you.
Ya's a Dirty Germans brought to you by Men's Room Original Sausage. Available through Uli's World Famous Sausage, mensroomlive.com, and other fine retailers. Schweinefly.
Time to open wide and sample Ted's meat. And potatoes. Now, here's your host, head chef of the men's room, the Ted Nugent.
Head chef in the house.
Thank you, folks. Thank you. So BuzzFeed had put together a list of, they asked fast food workers, like, hey, what is your favorite item that nobody ever orders? Now, some of these items, frankly, I know people in this room do enjoy, so it won't be that shocking to us.
Okay, fish sandwich.
What's that?
Guessing a fish sandwich.
You know, a fish sandwich does show up on one of these things.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were saying, I gotta find that one. But to McDonald's, what do they call it? The land, air, and sea.
What the hell is
Land,
that?
air, and sea. So that's, does that mean you got a hamburger patty with,
A Big Mac, get a McChicken, and a fish fillet.
Oh, okay.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like a bad combo.
Yeah, the fish fillet does not get a lot of love.
I
Except for
honestly
us.
don't know the last time I've had one. They even really make it. Yeah, from McDonald's.
Anywhere. I can't tell you the last time I got a fish sandwich. I was on a roll there for a while. I just kind of...
You didn't get a fish fillet when I got one.
No, I got a Big Mac.
All right. Well, I had one I think, what was that, like 2 or 3 weeks ago I had a fish sandwich.
In a funny box.
It was, you know. I don't know how that one works, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, fish sandwich, again, very unique item. And I'm with you. I didn't eat them for a year. And then basically it's just because we kept playing the fish sandwich thing all the time. It's like, I got a hankering for a fish sandwich.
Their fish sandwich, it has cheese on it, right?
Yes.
It does.
Okay.
American cheese.
And tartar sauce.
Their tartar sauce is a little runnier. And then that bun. Like,
Right, I've heard the bun is the thing on that, right?
yeah. But like I said, I've been watching that show Fast Foodie, so I just saw them like trying to recreate the fish fillet. And it's crazy. Also, I assume most people know this, but me and my buddy Brett talk about it all the time. Like the fish fillet, again, was invented by a McDonald's franchise owner because he had a bunch of Catholics that went to his McDonald's. So on Fridays in Lent, they couldn't eat beef.
Right. That makes sense.
So he's like, let's give them a fish option. So you'll notice now that we're past Easter, you'll notice the lead up to Easter, right? Like, you don't have to be Catholic, but you'll just start to notice in that weird, like, end of winter, getting into spring, that, like, you'll see a lot of fish sandwiches. Like, I think, like, Popeyes finally rolled one out.
Arby's was suddenly like, we have the fish. Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm with Miles. Even as a kid, for some reason, I always enjoyed a fish sandwich. Just like that big fish.
It's the only fish we got as a kid, Ted. It wasn't like fish was a staple on the dinner table.
That is very true.
Well, I will say this, though. When I was a kid, we ate a lot of fish, but they came in the form of sticks.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, fish sticks was a big one. Number one on the list, they said the Popeyes apple pie. Truth be told, I didn't even know Popeyes had an apple pie.
I did not know that either. It makes sense it would be good at Popeyes.
So here's the deal. It's basically the same apple pie you used to get at McDonald's.
But still fried?
But still fried.
Yes.
Because now at McDonald's, they bake them.
They also put kind of like a churro spice on it, like a cinnamon sugar type thing. So like the actual apple pie itself has kind of a coating on it on the outside.
Right, but so does the McDonald's one.
Does it?
It's literally the only difference of these pies is that
one's
they
deep fried,
one's baked.
Right. One quick comment about the McDonald's fish fillet. Fish fillet are trash. Jack in the Box, the best fish sandwiches. Wild-caught Alaskan crab.
Alaskan cod.
Someone else is saying the spicy flounder sandwich from Popeyes is pretty good.
I bet it is.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. The fish fillet is like an iconic thing.
Right.
Because you're right.
But remember
you
the
can't
point of this
compare
list.
it to any other
They're
thing.
saying this is a good menu item that people don't order.
Let's see. Subway, a tuna sub with bacon.
I get that at Jimmy John's.
But
I get bacon added to my tuna fish sandwich.
Right. So, truth be told, I love the tuna at Subway, but I never added bacon to like tuna or chicken salad. But the Thrill was always doing it.
Yeah.
So then I started doing it, and it is good.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good.
Ooh, that sounds good with chicken salad too.
It's bacon
and chicken,
and these are salads.
All
right? It's a mayonnaise-based salad, and you add bacon. I'm telling you, up the game.
Mm-hmm.
At Wendy's, they say you can order a side of melted cheese. You can order a cup of melted cheese
because of the baked potatoes,
right? To dip your nuggets and fries in.
You can get.
I'll be a son of a bitch.
You can also get that at Arby's because of the.
We have the cheese.
Cheese. What are the you know what I'm talking about? The sandwich that's got the cheese slathered all over.
Beef and cheddar.
Beef and cheddar. So you can get a side of cheddar at Arby's as well.
Taco Bell actually made the list a few times. Now the one I want to talk about is probably my favorite item at Taco Bell, the bean burrito.
Mm-hmm.
Now, granted, it might just be an age thing because like when I was a kid and you went to Taco Bell, there was taco, like hard taco, soft taco, bean burritos, and the Mexi Melt.
Right.
Which the Mexi Melt, you don't hear a lot of people talk about. But the Mexi Melt and bean burrito, people are like, they're great. They're cheap.
They're not bad for you.
But I think the bean burrito is like plain Lay's potato chips. There's nothing wrong with it. But when you go to a store that has, 400 different kinds of chips, that's just not... You go with one that has like a flavor, right?
Yeah. And they won't tell you this on the list. But I have heard a delicacy, if you're in your 20s, early 30s, is you could just eat a bean burrito that's been sitting on the coffee table since you've been asleep.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
that's why you left it.
They should put that in the ads.
Right.
Leave it out overnight.
They're easy to heat.
Do you plan on ordering drunk and then passing out? Good news, you don't even have to reheat it.
Yep.
Right. Let's see. The Subway Chicken Pizziola comes with chicken, pepperoni, marinara sauce. Honestly, I didn't even know they had a pizza.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
I've seen the pizza sub. That's just pepperoni and toasted and, sauce.
Yeah, and I saw, Firehouse Subs. They're pimping a new one that's basically like a meatball sub on garlic bread, and then they add pepperoni and cheese.
Have you been to the Fire?
I've never been to one.
Me neither. Yeah.
That's my move at Subway, though. I always get a meatball sub, and then I get pepperoni on top.
All right.
Then have them toasted. So I got crunchy pepperoni on top of a meatball sub.
See, man, when I go to Subway...
You sound like a bad mob hitman. Mm-hmm. Crunchy pepperoni.
Top of a meatball.
If I get a meatball, I like the fact that, the bread's soft with the meatball sub.
I agree, man.
Okay.
I do not want it toasted.
I toast it because I want the pepperoni crunchy.
You toast everything over there.
Yeah, I do.
You're a toasty guy.
I'm toast crazy.
Toasty, icy.
Well, you go to
toasty, icy.
Go to Potbelly, and all their sandwiches are toasted for the most part.
Yeah, but that's what they do, so somehow it works.
That's probably a good part of it. I'm sure Subway would be the same thing if they had always done that.
Mm-hmm.
But
since you're used to
I'm
it,
just used to it being that way. So I'm like, why would I toast this? Starbucks. They say you could just simply upgrade your Frappuccinos. Get a white mocha Frappuccino with Java chips and a scoop of vanilla bean. Tastes like an Oreo.
Okay.
Don't give him those ideas.
Well, no, they hooked me up down there, man.
I haven't had one in a while.
I have not. Oh, they gave me grief about it. Well, you haven't been in a while. I'm like, well, yeah, man. I mean, I'm drinking the stuff every day. I figured just pull back on it. I was like, well, we miss you there. So it's no big deal. And they're like, I'll be back. Next time you come in, we'll hook you up. Like,
yeah, you were like a legend down there.
I was.
Yeah.
I really
the lady
was.
at the bodega asked about me today, just so you know.
She did.
What'd she say?
Where is he?
I walk in, and I'm getting a Gatorade pack of smokes. Where's your friend?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what do you, the guy coming in with it?
He's so handsome.
Is he on vacation? She did not say handsome. She said, is that ugly dog on vacation?
No.
I said, no, man, he's upstairs. Tell him I said hi. I said, I'll be sure to do that. So I think you have an admirer.
I went down and gave her a big old ass slap and a hug.
I got the recognition over at TJ's.
Oh, yeah?
Chicken teriyaki, salad, honey mustard. Serve it up.
There's only like 3 places open.
I know.
So,
and we're happy that somebody recognizes
God.
Like we were the only idiots in the building for a year.
Yeah, still are.
Also, not the hardest thing that I'm ordering there. There's a bunch of other ones. Five Guys, you can get a loaded grilled cheese.
oh, what is on that?
You can get grilled cheese with anything you want on it, like they said.
bacon
You can
and-
get extra cheese, bacon, grilled tomato, and barbecue sauce on the side.
That'd be a son of a
Which
bitch.
I bet is delicious.
It is.
But I'm at Five Guys.
Right,
How
right,
am I
right.
not getting a burger?
I think you
one
take
of
the
each.
grilled cheese home.
I
agree.
see. A little sandwich for
Yeah, why
well,
not?
I don't know, though. Reheating a grilled cheese?
Do it on a low heat slowly, man. Pop it
Put
in
it
your
in the
oven.
pan.
You know what I mean?
What?
See, I think I might eat the grilled cheese.
And save the burger.
Save that red meat for like midnight.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you need it?
You're right.
Surely heartburn won't happen later.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff on here. Chipotle's got a margarita.
You mean like an actual drink?
They have a secret menu. Nobody would ever order a margarita, but they're pretty good. Some of the places just aren't around here. I'll leave you with this one. You're at Arby's, right? Mm-hmm. Beef and cheddar's their famous thing.
Sure.
But they say get a roast beef with Swiss and onion tanglers.
Onion tanglers.
Yeah, exactly.
Sounds dirty, but I think I know what they're saying.
Oh,
Yeah. What's it?
if you go to Wendy's, Frosty float. Basically, you get a Frosty and then ask them to add soda to it.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that
Okay.
is a good idea. Mm-hmm. Thank you, head chef. You are listening to the men's room.
99.9 KISW. The men's room is in progress.
All right, coming up in minutes, we will drink, we will toast with a shot of the day. And we do have your headlines on the way 1 hour from now. First, quick check out Mike Hawk and some of the stories and headlines he is not working on.
All right, the Associated Press Style Guide tweeted out that people should stop using the term mistress because there's no male equivalent.
Okay, side ass.
Cheater.
It says newspapers should use companion,
What about
friend,
cheater?
or lover. Because the mistress is not the cheater.
No, I'm talking about the guy. Because
Right.
there's no name to counter it.
Well, if there's a married woman going out with a single guy, he's also not cheating.
He's the mister?
So what is right? He's like the mistress.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But there's no term
But I don't
for
think
that,
you
is
should
what
call
you're
them a friend or companion.
No.
That's
I have friends.
yeah.
I'm not. Oh, I was close. I'm not having sex with them.
Right.
I'm front the F
saying. Oh, I didn't know that.
I'm not effing them.
Right.
Maybe I had this whole thing confused.
Oh, no
Exactly.
different. You're a companion.
Right.
And they're not a companion either.
They're a temporary companion.
Right. This is a pit stop.
Let's call it your plaything.
Right. I like how
Call me
Ted said it.
Mr. Mistress.
I like
It's like recess.
the way that Ted mentioned it. The jackass that's banging my wife.
Yeah, I was gonna say like there's a lot of bad terms people use.
That's right. Don't worry. They'll fill in the blank. Some Scrabble players are mad.
Let's say again, mistress, stuff like that. That ain't the problem.
Right.
We don't have the male equivalent. Yes, that solves it all.
I hate this story. Some Scrabble players are mad at the latest terms that were removed from the official game dictionary. They're all racial slurs.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay.
But now here's the thing. And I was saying this to Mike earlier. I said, listen, that's if you're playing by the official Scrabble rules, where you and your
Right.
friends are going to debate if this is the
You're
word
in the
or not.
Scrabble tournament.
So they're just saying, look, we're just not going to be part of that. But they also, right, the Scrabble tournament. But they also understand, we know you're dropping in-bombs when you're playing with your friends. We know you're saying horrible stuff because as long as the people you're playing with recognize it as a word, they'll give you the point back.
My
But
thing
keep
on
in
that-
mind,
my thing on that was
but
always-
they just did this now. So
Yeah.
that means up until now, apparently, if you went through the Scrabble,
Right.
yeah.
Check the dictionary.
Right.
Yes,
Well,
it's in there.
My thing was always cuss words. Like, could you use cuss words or not?
Sure.
So that was part of it. Because, like, the F word, pretty big points with the F and the K.
Absolutely, man.
You know what I mean?
How often are
But
people?
it's-
How often are people actually pulling out the Scrabble dictionary though to
You know what,
settle
technically,
dispute?
The
you
people
should.
that get upset about the fact that they took the racist terms out. Like the
Fair,
people that
right.
play Scrabble so hard and so...
And the problem is if you Google it and look, you can see a replacement word that you never heard in your life and lay that down and it'll be legal. But the way Scrabble is supposed to be played is you have the brain power to come up with that word. You don't just see a word that happens to be like, oh, I didn't know there was A-N-K-E is a word.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, and you play it. So
they assume it's words you know.
You have to play
unfortunately,
you play it first, and then you check.
But most of us know racist terms, and that's why they keep showing up. I mean, that's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Just caught the text there. We were talking about that there's no male equivalent for mistress. Someone chimes in and says the male equivalent is pool boy.
All right. At least he's young and good looking.
It is. Damn. A man in Atlanta proposed to his girlfriend and managed to incorporate a helicopter and 5 rings in the proposal.
5?
5. They went on a helicopter ride. He presented her with 5 to choose your favorite.
I mean, you know, like that marriage isn't going to work.
No!
Right? Like, if you got to go through that much effort, like.
But did he have to, or did he choose? In other words, is the guy just loaded, right? And generally speaking.
More importantly, how do we know about this? And when we land, we just send out a press release and let everyone know what I did.
Right.
I mean, like, all right, well, it's like J-Lo and frickin' A-Rod coming out going like, we have officially broken up. Like, the news we were all wondering about.
Right.
Why do you think we
care? Oh, my goodness. We're going to lead with that.
But, Ted, you're absolutely right. What that proposal says is you're not marrying me, you're marrying my money.
That's correct. But he's also saying, I'm not marrying you, I'm marrying your vagina.
Correct.
So if it's understood, you go, rock on.
Or just...
It just seems just way over the top.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a little bit. 5 rings and a helicopter ride.
Right.
That's over the top, bro.
Or you just give a symbolic ring at that point and say, listen, I've got about 5 that I'm thinking of. This is going to be on your finger for, I don't know, the next 6 months. Maybe you should pick it out.
Right. Doggone it all. Sega announced a new game called Final Battle.
All right.
The way the font is, the F and the I are a little too close together, so it looks like anal battle.
Sweet.
Either way, it's going to sell.
Sales go through the roof.
If I get in one, I hope it's the final battle.
Terrence?
Yes. If it is anal battle.
My first battle will be the final one.
Next up, you'll take on...
I'm not sure if I want to win or lose this battle.
You will take on Terrence from Terrence and Phillip.
What is winning? What is losing?
But you know what? Maybe it's like choose your own adventure.
Oh, no.
Ain't no battle. You decide. Choose your win or lose.
Choose your weapon.
Right. Who am I battling? Very, very important.
Shields up.
You just crop dust people walking down the street. That's like worth 200 points. The more people you can definitively see who smelled it. Right. Oh, old lady, 100 points.
Ooh, crop dust the princess. It's extra points.
No. Grab the can of beans.
Grab the magic beans.
The Australian Navy introduced a new ship, but what made bigger headlines was the dancers twerking on said ship during the opening celebration.
Why not?
Right.
It's a boat. Why did you get it?
Did you see the video?
I did. I saw the looks of the faces of the top brass.
Right.
But
so they got all this, like you said, the big wigs of the Navy are all sitting there at the unveiling of this brand new ship and looking at it, and they're all under this awning, and they have this big showcase going on. All these dancers, this whole dance team, and they're twerking on top of the ship while they're doing it. And the camera view is going back and forth between the twerking dancers and the fuddy-duddy sitting in the chair just like, this is just not right. Because they're all like 90.
Yeah, so they don't even know what twerking is.
They were the ones who requested it. They just can't act like it. Just be real still, man. Act like this wasn't our idea.
Act like you hate
this. This is disgusting, right? They're smart. They've been around.
A teacher in North Carolina was killed in a shootout with a Mexican drug cartel
Jesus Christ.
because he tried to break into their stash house to steal money and drugs.
Bro.
In a trailer park.
Dude.
They know what's going on,
That story is crazy.
Yeah. No, just think about the authorities went in, and then they talked to the guys who were there. And they said, what happened? These armed robbers came in, and they tried to kill us, so we shot them.
Yeah.
And they say, what are you guys? We're Mexican cartel, and we didn't do anything wrong. We got some stash here, but that's it. And they're like, okay, well, you didn't do anything wrong, so you know what I mean? They came into your home and did that?
Why would you try to break into the drug stash of a Mexican cartel? Well, obviously he is. But now he is a dead moron.
Right. In what world? In what... Show me the movie that you saw that makes you believe that you can steal from the drug cartel and they just wouldn't know about it.
Any cartel.
But anything. If you said, all right, man, there are 2 men on the other side of this door. One of them is Shaquille O'Neal. The other one is Andy Dick. You have to fight one to the death. He goes, Shaquille O'Neal. Come on.
Right.
No, you made the wrong decision.
Exactly. Well done. Someone tore up the carpet in their home and found a Monopoly board painted on the floor.
I saw that. I don't know what I think about that.
How was the artwork on the board?
It was
great.
really good,
I mean,
actually.
it looked like Monopoly.
Well, if
It was
you're
a
having,
giant Monopoly board.
It was.
if you have kids and it's a basement,
Right?
I mean,
But if it's not,
right, then no. Because I'm sure you had different plans for this.
there's a reason they put carpet over. It is a big, well-done Monopoly board. There's no doubt about it.
That would be fun
But
for
there's
about
a reason you put carpet over.
Right. It'd be fun for about 10 minutes. You ever play one of those giant chess boards?
Yeah, and it gets old quick.
It does.
It really,
because
really
the
does.
game takes too long.
Okay, what board game would you be cool? Like, you rip up your carpet.
Shoots and ladders.
What about Twister?
What about
Twister's
Twister's already big, isn't it?
It's an average job.
Oh,
It's
come
not a
on.
great
Come on,
job.
man.
It's
They did a good job.
It's an okay job.
No, that was a great job.
You would
considering-
You asked me to paint a Monopoly board on your floor. You come home from work. That's what I've done. You're pissed. You're mad.
Wait, hold on, man. That might not be the right
That's
one.
low-key
This one
work.
This one looks better. It doesn't look bad.
I think it's pretty cool.
It is. I mean, I don't know if I would.
is
I don't
in
know
a
if I'd
weird
paint
way.
over it or not.
That's an intricate board, man. There's some good drawings on there considering.
There's a lot of people who have Monopoly floorboards in their home. I'm just trying to believe it or
Really?
not. Yes, just trying to see if I can find the right one. Okay, the one that this guy found was great.
There we go.
It really is. It's really nice.
It's really done. It's really well done.
It looks like a hardwood basketball floor.
It looks like
basically,
Hasbro
painted
went in
on.
there and made it in this house.
Yeah.
But also, I have a Monopoly board on my floor. Eventually, I think this gets old.
Okay.
Like, it's cool for a minute.
What if it's like a sporting field?
Right.
Where is it in my house? In my basement, I
It's
let
in
it
your
go.
basement.
Yeah,
I let it
it's your
go.
basement.
What if this is your living room? You pulled up the carpet in your living room.
I don't know,
It's
man.
still, it's well done.
Well, in mine, I wouldn't care.
I know you would not.
Yeah, I was
I
gonna say,
don't
I'm
even know
a-
I was looking at you.
You could use
I got big pieces of play with.
That's what I'm saying. You could use a real iron.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me get the thimble.
The boom. It's a trash can, Ted.
You just put it over your head and move around.
I got the shoe.
I got a mini horse.
Ooh, someone here says, as far as a board game, they paints it on your floor, and you
Yeah.
just got to live with it. Someone says Mousetrap.
Oh, classic game.
Not bad. Maybe Operation.
Ooh,
right.
depending on what you're thinking, Twister.
I said Twister. I didn't get a lot of love on that.
Isn't Twister already life size though?
It's life size, but if
pretty
it's your
big.
whole floor, more people can get involved, Mike.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
but
More
you
people
also
will-
wouldn't be able to reach stuff. That's part of Twister is that it's reachable.
Right. Like, do you have
Fine,
to
not Twister.
double set the dots on there? Like,
So
are
now
the
there's
dots
4
the same size
people.
as
You got a
standard board?
damn orgy happening. That's the idea.
That is why I want Twister on the floor. Not because I'm limber, but because of how it ends.
Oh, you know what we got to do? We got to put a giant cribbage board there for Taryn.
Oh, God. Yeah, she would
You have
definitely
to have
be cribbage.
holes in the floor.
Well, no,
It's
you
her
are
floor,
the,
not
you're
my
the
problem.
piece, dude.
Okay.
It does seem like you'd have to have holes in the floor.
Well, she has holes in her floor.
There you
But
go.
she also has a giant cribbage board.
There you go. A man broke into a frozen yogurt shop and only stole the toppings.
I get it.
Yeah.
I mean, right?
It's candy.
Yeah.
Because you always want the toppings on your frozen yogurt.
Right.
What is it?
Like, okay, there's chocolate chips.
Right.
There's sprinkles.
Right?
Probably like ground up nuts.
Man, you ever been to a Menchie's?
Peanut butter cups ground up.
Oh, that's
little,
right.
little chunks of
Butterfinger.
brownie.
Oreos,
little
brownies.
chunks of cookie dough.
Leave it to
Reese's
Ted.
Pieces,
You saved the day.
M&M's,
Well, that's-
Circus
he's-
Animal Cookies.
I'm thinking about a Menchie's right now.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, man.
Gummy
You
bears.
guys are blowing my mind. I had no idea.
You've never been to a Menchie's?
Menchie's?
No.
Miles, finally, I
Jeez.
win. We got to
What?
take you to a Menchie's, man.
I've never even heard of
I've never been to Menchie's.
Froyo Fridays, we got to go.
Froyo Friday.
Yeah.
What world am I living in?
Not a Froyo Friday,
I
what?
guess not.
Bro.
Is tomorrow Froyo Friday?
I can't believe nobody, you know,
No, never
like,
heard of
I
it.
haven't, like,
Minchies?
yeah.
It's a
Is it
self-
like at a mall
it's-
or?
No,
No,
you can
there's
find them
stands.
just, yeah.
There's stores.
You can find them just in little
Where?
just strip mall areas.
I mean, I went to one in Puyallup with Miggs and his wife.
Minchies frozen.
I would.
Yeah,
When we were
it's-
growing up,
it's
it
a
was, I
self-serve-
can't believe it's not yogurt.
Right? They didn't have
TCBY.
TCBY, that's another one.
Yeah.
It's same thing. It's a self-serve froyo place, and they got all these toppings that you can go to.
Right, so you build the thing on your own.
Yeah.
Yes. It's not like when we grew up with TCBY where you had to watch them put your toppings.
Okay,
on.
their toppings are Andes Mints,
Yep.
Blue
Okay.
Diamond Almonds, Blue Gummy Sharks,
Nice.
Bursting Boba, something like that.
Oh yeah, from like boba tea.
Okay,
boba
okay.
tea. No, yeah, whatever.
Chewy Baked Brownie,
Yeah, those are
Cheesecake
great.
Pieces,
Oh yeah.
Captain Crunch's Crunch Berries,
Oh, right
Chocolate
then.
Chip Cookie Dough, Chocolate Covered Waffle Chips, Strawberries dipped in chocolate, Chocolate Rocks, Cream Cheese Frosting, a chopped Hershey's Milk Chocolate Bar.
They got a bunch of
chocolate
different sprinkles, too.
Oh, this goes on and on.
I understand why he did this. I'm
yeah.
looking at this like, dude, absolutely.
That's what we're saying.
They charge you by the pound, man.
That's right. That's the catch. They charge you by the pound.
How much is it a pound?
Marshmallows.
How embarrassed am I going to be when
on
I
a
roll
Froyo Friday, the lady and I can go out on a date night. Doesn't cost more than $10.
Butterfinger,
For both of
Oreos,
them.
Yeah.
Nutter Butters, Nutella.
I mean, I am
M&Ms.
stealing this exactly from Steve Miggs, but if I would recommend maybe a Friday, you get some sushi and then go to Menchie's.
Reese's peanut butter cups.
Waffle chips?
Everything.
Jesus,
you
man.
name it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm saying
Reese's
that-
peanut butter sauce.
Kids love it. Adults love it.
That's another thing. They have a
got
ton of different
vegan
sauces.
Ice creams too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
How
got
have we
Hershey-
never heard of this?
They got like 3 different Hershey sauces, chocolate and caramel, and they got like a strawberry.
I've never heard of this.
Like,
if you're good, you die and go to Menchie's.
not a sponsor, by the way.
No.
Right. Not an ad.
I've never heard of your goddamn place.
Dude, you gotta
They're
get
the
sorry, man.
They're the unofficial sponsor of this news segment.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, also in your defense,
I just eat Menchie's while I do the news.
Hell yeah.
in the neighborhoods you two live in, there's like smaller local ice cream shops.
But are they rolling like that, man?
Those are Stone Cold Creamery for like 3
Yeah,
months.
but that's a
Stone
different
Cold
experience.
Great.
No.
Yeah, no.
That's like the high
They're not
food
letting
ice
you-
I
cream.
do like Cold Stone.
I like Cold Stone, but they're not letting you put on the toppings. Menchie's like, get in here.
You're saying like you can scoop it out.
Yes.
How are they doing that with COVID?
By the pound.
I've been in there since COVID, and they got them in those little containers. So they kind of give you servings.
All right, okay, all right.
Exactly.
But you're still pouring it on yourself. So if you want
Correct.
2 containers, you can.
Correct.
Gotcha.
We got you, man.
See if they got one in Olympia Miles.
All right, we're moving on. What do we Seahawks fans hear every year for the first 6 weeks, but it never ends up that way?
Let Russ cook.
Close.
He's
Going
going
to
to
the
be the
Super Bowl.
MVP.
You guys are right. NFL MVP.
Oh, yeah.
And it never freaking happens. But luckily, USA Today has ranked every NFL quarterback based on their odds of winning the MVP in 2021.
All right. Does not mean that they win the Super Bowl. This just means that they're the best quarterback in the league compared to what they did with their team, right?
So let's just get your guys' odds right here, right now. Who's going to win? As far as quarterbacks, it can happen with other players, but we're sticking with quarterbacks. What quarterback is going to win the MVP in 21?
Jackson.
As far as best odds.
Jackson.
Lamar Jackson. Not bad.
I'm going to say Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers. Ted Smith.
I'll say Josh Allen.
Josh Allen. Here we go. Here are your top 10.
I thought about Josh Allen. The only reason I pulled back, I don't know, man. I feel like there's just one teeny tiny thing missing from it.
Top 10 quarterbacks up for MVP. Number 10, Justin Herbert from the Chargers.
Good call.
That's possible.
Good call. He was a rookie last year.
At 30-1 odds. Let's see. Number 9 is where we sit with our boy Russell Wilson, 20-1 odds.
Okay.
All right.
Which I
And
think is
that's-
reasonable.
That's the problem, is that throughout the season, he looks great. And oh, yeah, he's definitely a shoo-in for MVP this year. I mean, we've been talking about it for the past 12 years. Do we get it this time? Do we get an MVP? We should, but we don't.
Is he the guy who's been nominated for 15 Academy Awards and
Yes!
just hasn't won one?
Sorry, I'm a little miffed about
Oh,
that.
Mike's right. The first half of the season, it's like, he's going to win it this year.
Right.
And it just, yeah.
Quit getting my hopes up. Friggin' Aikman. Number 8 from the Cowboys, Dak Prescott.
No.
At 200-1
Coming
odds.
back from a pretty big injury.
I'm about to say, if
He's
he
also
comes
on the
back,
Cowboys. No.
That's fair. He
I'm
doesn't have a
sorry,
team.
man. No way.
Number 7, a man who's got a brand new team with the Rams, 18-1 odds for Matthew Stafford as your quarterback's MVP. Your NFL.
No,
I can't believe he's that high.
Really?
I do. I can't
think
believe he's that high.
I
He's going
think
to a new offense, playing for a new team.
I think he's good, but I don't think he's going to be the absolute difference maker on a team that's dominated by defense.
I just can't believe
think
that he
that's my
can
take.
settle into a top 10 where he is not returning from the same team. You know what I mean?
But that was on a decent one.
And that offense that McVay runs, he'll do well in that, unfortunately.
Yeah, he will, man. Yeah, he will. Ranking every NFL quarterback by their odds of being the 2021 MVP. Number 6, the man himself, Tom Brady of the Buccaneers, 16-1. He's still all the way back there.
Can't believe he's not in the top 5, though.
Right. Is it just because of everybody that he's got going for him over there?
I don't, but it's still him.
Right.
You know what I mean? When you watch, and look, their defense absolutely plays stout, but when you look at the offense, it's the offense that he is running. I mean, it's a hand-picked offense.
And
It's
if
him.
they base it on a numbers game, I mean, he has plenty of games where he's 18 of 24 for 185
right,
yards.
right.
That's all you need.
But he still won the game in the end.
Exactly.
Number 5 is breakout year with the Cardinals, 14-1, Kyler Murray.
All right. Okay.
I can see that.
He's doing well. They've built up a team around the guy.
Look what they've got now.
Exactly. So this is really going to be his year to shine. The Cardinals are showing, hey, we're taking it all this year. We're going for it.
Yeah, they're definitely swinging, man.
Quarterbacks ranked by their odds of being the 2021 MVP. Number 4, 14-1 odds. Your man from the Ravens, Lamar Jackson.
Okay, I'm glad he's in.
I mean, he's the offense.
He is. That's what I'm saying. Like,
that's
you're going to
the
judge it on that.
entire thing relies on him.
If it's not him,
Then it's who?
Right, exactly.
Okay, name another.
Right.
Raven offensive player off the top of your head.
Do you guys even have a running back anymore?
Oh, we absolutely do. J.K. Dobbins. He'll run a new ass
Dalvin's
through
pretty
you,
doggone good.
but it's still about Jackson. Look, our running back is a top-tier, top play. You don't even want... Dude had like a 6-yard average. He ran because he wanted to run. There's nothing you can do about it.
man.
And that's great. But it's still all about Lamar Jackson. That's all it comes down to.
With 12-1 odds from the Bills, number 3, Josh Allen.
Fair. I mean, again, it's fair. Because, again,
Told you.
I would, much like Lamar, that team goes as he goes.
He's another very dependable quarterback.
He is, for sure. And he's only getting better,
Absolutely.
which I kind of hate.
He's getting a good season on him. I
And
like
he's a
it.
big, thick, hard runner, too, man.
Oh, man.
He's thick.
He's thick in all the right places.
Number 2 at 8-1 odds from the Packers, Aaron Rodgers.
Yep. So let me guess, number 1.
So
The
number
host of-
1.
So the host of
Mahomes.
Jeopardy right now is the guy that's number 2
Two.
on the NFL MVP
Yeah,
list.
Correct.
Currently
I understand
hosting
how
the
this
Brain
works.
Show.
Yeah, right.
This is the number 1 quarterback, ranked with by his odds of being the 2021 MVP. We've danced all around him. From the former champions, the Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah,
Yep.
of course.
Okay.
Of
Yeah,
course.
2 men in France tried to make their penises bigger, and you'll never guess what happened.
What happened?
Tell you all about it when I'm now.
Thank you.
Hell of a
Thanks.
segue.
Headlines are on the way 1 hour from now. In the meantime, let's get a contestant on the line for Profile This. We'll take caller 9 at 206-421-ROCK. All right, have we made it to drinking time?